Hey, you Moto Warriors. I just wanted to say thanks in advance for watching. I appreciate y'all.
Watch money warriors in the field. The wood is your sword and your faith the shield.
Yep, you can see people fishing for striped bass and sunny, beautiful sunsets. Nice roads with some pretty mountain range off in the distance. It's always nice to take a ride and enjoy the views. Sometimes you just want to pull over and look and rest for a bit. Of course, then there's a cat watching over the chickens in a waterbed. The TVA builds up a lot of lakes. That's what's behind that wall up there in the background. There's a lake back up there. When it starts to get too full, they open up the floodgates, of course, and let some of that water out. And TVA uses all that to generate power.
This is kind of cool stuff to see when you're on a motorcycle. You can stop and flip back on. That is cool. I hope this picks up in there. That looks really cool. There's a boat landing down there somewhere. I don't want to drop my bike or my phone, but
And some pretty cool redneck trucks. That one said that it was an Obama cash for clunker reject because it wasn't new enough. A lot of people didn't realize that it had to be newer of a vehicle to be accepted. But we found this one, when we were walking up to one of these waterfalls, and that was a pretty cool liking. But there's waterfalls all over here in Tennessee, especially in East Tennessee. We live in Middle Tennessee now, but back in East Tennessee, there's waterfalls everywhere. Some of them are really huge, some of them are small, but they're all beautiful, beautiful mountain streams and stuff.
it's alright. You can even sing. You got a nice voice. If people hear you sing, it'll be alright. See how good how fast it drops here. Look at that. At least they've got stairs. I think last time we came here, they didn't have stairs or anything, if I remember right. Well, they had stuff like this to stop the erosion, but... Alright, this is Reeder Falls. And Caleb, when you and I came here, it did not look like this. Remember there was just a trickle? Now look at it. It's like pretty big here. There's the top of the trees back there. You can see you still have some sun, but we're pretty dark down in here. So you can see the treetops up there. On the other side, see that? That's a pretty good ways up. Looks up pretty good. Anyway, Reeder Falls. Homesick yet? Okay, this is the upper Reeder Falls. And, well, there's a tree in the way, but that's the top of the one where we were just at the bottom down there. It falls down a pretty good ways, but it's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, every year we do a New Year's Day ride to the bridge to nowhere. And the CMA, we usually hand out donuts and coffee and stuff, but every year it's like the bikes keep coming and coming and coming, and after a few hours they're blocking both sides of the road going up as far as you can see in either direction. The road splits off up there, and I mean it gets really busy, even though everybody's cold, so they come into the CMA tent for coffee. And there's some beautiful views, some nice, nice twisty roads as you get up there. And it's a really good time of fellowship and hanging around. And you ride along and you run into these little towns where there's hardly anybody living there. And one day I was riding along and saw a bunch of cars at this building, looked like it's all closed up. And I heard some singing, so I stopped the bike, got off, and went in there and run into these fine folks here. And they were all, some of them were used to be up in Nashville recording many years ago. And I won't go into like who was who or anything like that, but some of these people have some talent, or did back in the day. They still do, they're just older. That man's pretty talented. This guy's pretty cool. I forget his name, but he's pretty cool. I can see that jumping on motorcycles and going for a ride with that old boy. is dedicated to all my British friends that might be watching this. And of course, everybody's favorite thing here is going to what people call the Tail of the Dragon. Get a lot of nice views from the dragon. It's only one of many, many beautiful roads. A lot of them most outsiders don't even know about, but I have a friend that lives over near the Tail of the Dragon, and that's his driveway. And this Harley guy, I got cut out most of it, but he kept cutting into the wrong lane and heading into oncoming traffic, and he wasn't even going very fast. And man, I was so glad that he pulled off. He saw other Harleys on that pullover, and I tell you, Harleys are like magnets. They attract each other. You'll see one Harley off on the side of the road, and next thing you know, there's 20 of them. And it's just, but I was there to ride that day, and I exaggerated this thing by speeding it up like super crazy just because this video is getting long, and also because a lot of people will actually speed up their video a little bit to make it look like they're riding the dragon faster than what they actually are. But I caught up to this girl. The Harley guy wouldn't pull over. They usually do, but this lady, she pulled over for me because she realized that even though I was on my cruiser, I was, going a lot faster than she ultimately was. And so, yeah, that was my footboard scraping. That's always fun. They've got cameras along the side there, people taking pictures and posting them online and trying to sell them to you if you want them. I used to live closer to the Dragon, and rode a lot of roads very similar to this. Some of them a lot more remote though. But we live in Middle Tennessee now, and you can see some hills off in the distance, and some real pretty scenery. And I think since I've been living here too, my accent, I don't have as much of an accent anymore. Depends on who I'm talking to. I try not to, like I think I've said in videos before. Not everybody here in the South talks like they have a mouthful of cotton. Most of the Dragon is actually in Tennessee. They say the Dragon, Tennessee, North Carolina, but hardly any of this part of it is in North Carolina. Most of it's in Tennessee. Gill's Gap is just like almost right across the border into North Carolina. Yeah, speaking of accents, I met a guy that you sound like her, talk like her, heard your kid hardly understand them. And it's like, what? He had such a muddy accent. Come to find out, he'd only been living down in Tennessee for 3 years, and he was from Chicago, and he talked worse than my friends that are from down in deep in Mississippi. Got friends from deeper in Alabama, and they don't talk anything like that. And this guy's been down here from Chicago for 3 years, and he's like, 3 years, man, it's been a long time. Dude, I don't even know what you're saying, man. It's like, I don't know. People must watch too many movies about the South, and they think there's a state line. They think everybody in the South has a really strong Southern accent. And yeah, there are some that do, but most people, don't. Thanks for watching, Moto Warriors. Don't forget to leave a comment and like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. Again, thanks. I appreciate y'all, and ride safe, and remember to have the heart of a Viking warrior.